How do you do, gamers? This is RRPG here with another 2 cents video on the 2 cents block just for you. I'm pretty sure that you guys were highly anticipating me to make this video where I would deliver my final thoughts on the release date and price of Nintendo's next generation console that is releasing this holiday season. Before I get on with that, I just want to inform you that the game you see me playing on screen is Metroid Prime that was released on the Nintendo GameCube in 2002, with Retro Studios developing it and Nintendo publishing this gem. The version that you actually see me playing on the screen is the Wii version through the Metroid Prime trilogy. When I first caught a glimpse of this game, I really thought that taking Metroid into the realm of a first-person adventure game with FPS elements was going to be a bad misstep for the franchise, but my skepticism was completely diminished after I played and beaten it as a whole. Metroid Prime is a fresh new take on the Metroid franchise, and it was good enough to become its own sub-series later on. The games take place between Metroid 1 and 2, and they revolve around a mysterious substance called Fils-Aime. This element is what gives birth to many radical evil beings such as Metroid Prime that would later become Dark Samus. Anyway, I can't speak any more highly about this title as it's a great one to not even overlook. Pick it up on the GameCube if you haven't, but if you have lots of money and can obtain the trilogy on the Wii, then get that instead. Besides, you get 3 games on one disc. Booyah! Alrighty, now it's time for me to get into the nitty-gritty of what this video is all about. First of all, I want to talk about the system and how it is being released. The Wii U is being released in 2 different bundles, sort of like how Microsoft had the basic, premium, and Elite 360 consoles when they launched this past generation. The 2 bundles will also be a basic and premium bundle, where the basic bundle will be the white-colored Wii U that has the HDMI cable, an AC adapter for both the system and the Wii U gamepad, and the storage limit is set to 8 GB. The premium model has everything the basic package has, but there are a few additions not found with the basic model. There are 2 stands that you can stand up your Wii U console and the Wii U gamepad, and the other is a 1 to 2 year free subscription to the Nintendo Network Premium Loyalty Service. This means that you can purchase downloads off of the Wii U eShop, and every purchase you make will compensate you with a 10% discount from the product's actual price. It's like the Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Plus accounts on the XBLA and PSN respectively, but it is nice to show that there is a service that Nintendo is taking into heart seriously. Not only that, but the premium package for the US will have Nintendo Land included, while Europe will have Zombie U packaged in the bundle, while Japan gets Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Lucky. Finally, the premium model will be colored in black instead of white, and the internal storage is 4 times the amount of what the basic model has. In a nutshell, there's 32 GB of storage. This model will only be a means to attract those who are serious and heavy into downloading games off of their service, and it's pretty much the model that I am picking up at launch. Now with that out of the way, let us discuss the release date first. As of right now, the Wii U is releasing in North America on November 18th, 2012, with a November 30th release for Europe, Australia, and New Zealand, and a December 8th release in Japan. I knew that the Wii U was going to release this holiday season because it is the perfect time for people to pick up the console before Christmas. I knew that Adam Sessler's logic about him saying that the Wii U is going to be pushed back in 2013 was nothing but unrealistic. Sorry, Sessler, but I think Nintendo just let the cat out of the bag and debunked your own prediction. Now, the release date exactly mirrors that to the Wii's original launch because America received it first in 2006, whereas Japan got it last, so it's like the need to make the consoles release simultaneously worldwide needs to happen more often. However, this may be due to the fact that the US was the sales leader of the Wii during this past generation, that it would only be inevitable we would be the first ones to get the newest console again. The bottom line is that the console is launching at the perfect time for all territories to get it before another drought of console hardware probably becomes imminent like it was during the Wii's life cycle. Not saying that it will happen, but it's a possibility, so keep that in mind. Next up is the pricing. The price of the white Wii U console, the basic package, is going to be released for $300, while the black Wii U console, which is the deluxe package, is releasing for $350. Economically, I think the pricing for the system is just fascinating. This shows that Nintendo is launching their next system at the same price as Microsoft and Sony's current generation systems as of right now. It came as a mixed debate about what price the system was going to be launched at when they first showed off the console, but I knew that the pricing of both packages would be around that same amount for Nintendo to make profit. I mean, they said that the pricing wasn't going to be the same as when the Wii launched, but with the 50 plus games that are releasing between its launch and March 31st of 2013, the console was priced affordably for consumers to buy it. Alright, let us talk about some of the newer games that were announced, because I am very excited about this. First off, Nintendo showcased probably the killer app that will make hardcore gamers go gaga for the Wii U, and that is Platinum Games' own Bayonetta 2, being developed by them while being published by Nintendo, where the game will be a Wii U exclusive only. That's another game aside from Rayman Legends being exclusive to Nintendo's next generation system, and I am all more excited to get it aside from the many others I want in my possession right now. Another big announcement was Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate, or Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where it's an HD remaster of Monster Hunter Tri G that will release for both the Wii U and the 3DS worldwide. Booyah! Monster Hunter fans have something huge for them in wanting to buy the Wii U as much as they will want their hands on Monster Hunter 4 in the future, which is something that is going to be inevitable for a localization in my opinion. Project P100 has an official name called The Wonderful 101, and even a new trailer for New Super Mario Bros. U was shown, and I am even more excited for that than I was with New Super Mario Bros. 2. The final attractions for Nintendo Land were showcased, and the more I see Nintendo Land actually intrigues me more than I had with most of the Mii games that released during the Wii's life cycle. Black Ops 2 was announced for the Wii U, and while COD is either loved or hated by many, it will prove to be a system seller economically. A new Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge trailer was shown, and it looks even more promising than the early release of the game we got back in February of this year. Looks like Nintendo managed to help Team Ninja fix up the problems they had with the initial version, which I actually dislike, now that I look back at it more realistically. All in all, more games from Nintendo's end with their NYC press event actually has me more excited to purchase the system. But it is sad that Pikmin 3 isn't arriving as a launch title, but will be a launch window game in the few months of the system's release. My final thoughts? I will say that Nintendo impressed me more than they did at E3 this year, and they exactly hit that press event with strong colors. This launch will mirror that of the Super Nintendo, which I have been predicting all along, and it's a great time to be a Nintendo fan again. The Wii U is a day one purchase, and I already have the deluxe model pre-ordered and paid off with a few games already purchased as well. More will be purchased within the following months, as the Wii U will probably be the only system I'll have for this upcoming generation, which brings me to my next point with Microsoft and Sony. You guys have no chance in hell in pricing your current system to where the Wii U will launch, so you have no choice but to lower the prices right now. Think about it. When consumers end up purchasing a new console this holiday season, and when they see Nintendo's brand new console that they can get 6 years out of, that is probably going to put in a damper with the number of sales that the PS3 and 360 will get this November and December, seeing as how those consoles are 6 and 7 years old respectively. You guys need to get on the ball with having your next generation consoles in the works, because if you don't get them out immediately and not end up waiting until 2014 or 2015, I'm afraid that people aren't going to care about your consoles, considering that Nintendo will already have a huge install base for the Wii U. It doesn't matter if you have a really hardcore fan base amongst your products, but the consensus is clear. People care about the money they save in their wallets. Now, I know some of you may think that I am defending Nintendo after seeing what they showcased, but I do like the PS3 and the 360 to tell you the truth. They both have great games and great franchises that they already established, but their direction with where they are taking their games has made me distance myself from them more than anything else. The time has come for a new generation of gaming to start, as the PS3 and 360 are going to lose interest in the coming months, I believe. Oh, and one last thing I got to comment about the people criticizing Platinum Games for making Bayonetta 2 a Wii U exclusive. Stuff like this happens all the time, guys. Let Nintendo have a taste of really good things for themselves for once. So, what do you all believe from the Nintendo Wii U press event? Do you like what you saw? Do you think both bundles are priced reasonably? And are you excited for some of the newer games that were announced, as I am? Make sure to leave a comment to notify me of your own 2 cents, and be sure to rate this video and subscribe to my channel for more content coming from me in the future. This is RRPG signing off, and thanks for watching.
Wow.